أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم وفقنا وسائر المشتغلين للعلم والعمل الصالح بحق محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم والعن عدوهم. قال الإمام زين العابدين صلوات الله وسلامه عليه: متفقه في الدين، متفقه في الدين أشد على الشيطان. هذه الأحاديث النورانية يا ريت تنكتب، لأن هي واقعا مسار حياتنا. لو حديث واحد احنا مشينا عليه دخلنا الجنة واقعا. متفقه في الدين أشد على الشيطان من عبادة 1000 عابد. متفقه في الدين أشد على الشيطان من عبادة 1000 عابد. 1000 عابد، وليس مو عابد صيغة فاعل، يعني صيغة مبالغة من العبادة. طيب، right number 14 with a treatise on the rights. The right of the offering. The right of the offering. And the right of the offering is that through it you purify your will. You purify your will toward your Lord. You purify your will toward your Lord. And expose yourself to His mercy and His approval, and not the eyes of the observers lower than him. The goal, so if observes lower than him, so the aim, the goal of making the offering to Allah, definitely it's one of the ceremonies of Hajj. But your aim, your intention is to purify this to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not to somebody else. This is the goal, and not to tell the rest of the people, hey, look at me that I have this cow, I give this camel, I give this big sheep to Allah as an offering. No. If this is so, you will neither be hypocritical nor extravagant. Nor hypocritical, nor extravagant. You will only intend the offering for God's sake. This is your goal. This is your intention. It is for Allah's sake, not for somebody else. And know that God wishes your ease and does not wish your hardship. Definitely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is what? Is looking for your ease, not for looking for your hardship. Even if you do not have the money of the offering, you can fast. You can fast. I think 3 days there and 7 when you go back your home. Instead of what? Instead of offering, if you do not have money to buy the offering. He also wishes His creatures to take it easy and does not wish them to suffer hardships. Likewise, modesty is better than arrogance, for there lies extravagance and falsehood in the arrogance. Sometimes people, when they go for pilgrimage, we find them even in pilgrimage, they are so pompous, so proud of what they do there. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala definitely will accept from a person maybe who offers for something is very cheap, and not accepting from that man who is just showing off. This is our problem. Even with worship act, we try to impose show off acts. No, with worship act, we have to do these acts for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to seek nearness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not to seek what? Not to seek the show off in front of the rest of the people. This is not good. While there are no formalities or falsehoods in the humble and the servile, since they are creatures and they exist in nature, there is no power but in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Definitely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is accepting everything from us, whatever this thing is. If you remember that Ameer al-Mu'mineen salawatullahi wa salamu alayh, when he was praying and a beggar came inside the mosque, asked the Prophet for something, then he asked him to go to Ali ibn Abi Talib. Ali ibn Abi Talib was in his prayers. He does not have only that ring. He gave it to Allah. He gave it to the beggar. Definitely it is to Allah. But in another way, for the sake of Allah. And Ameer al-Mu'mineen was so honest and was so loyal to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by giving his ring to the beggar. You see that? While the rest of the Sahaba, next day, he fills his fingers with rings, and he tries somebody to ask him for what? For a ring, in order to make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to send a verse from Quran by his act. But no. So it is the intention of everything, or behind everything, or behind the acceptance of Allah. That's all for the treatise on the rights. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa alihi at-tayyibin at-tahirin.